JeniVision is an early-stage clinical biopharmaceutical company that strives to discover and develop innovative therapies in ophthalmology. And with me is the CEO and founder, Wang. Great to have you here.
Hi, thank you, Jen, to have me here.
Give me an overview of JeniVision.
Okay.
Yeah.
JeniVision, like you say, is a venture capital-backed, early clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. We are striving to do research and development on innovative ophthalmology drugs to take care of disease like glaucoma, dry eye disease, myopia, and age-related macular degeneration.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was going to ask you what diseases, but you answered that, so
sorry.
it's okay. How does it work? Like, what are the treatments? Describe those to me.
Yeah, we have treatments like glaucoma. It's a novel chemical entity to treat glaucoma. So we finished the phase 1 clinical trials, 1B, and we achieved satisfactory IOP lowering effects and with excellent safety profile. And we also have a novel first-in-class treatment targeting the retinal disease, and it's delivered by our invention of non-invasive ocular delivery platform. And we already successfully completed the FDA pre-IND meeting. So we only need to do one animal species ocular tox before launching the phase 3 clinical trials. Mm-hmm. And another novel treatment is for the dry eye. So JVDE1 is a fast onset, first-in-class treatment for ocular irritation and ocular inflammation, which is commonly seen in patients of dry eye disease and other anterior chamber inflammatory eye diseases. Mm-hmm. And we are in the preclinical stage, but it's IND pending. Okay. And another asset in our pipeline is JVMY1. This is also a first-class treatment for juvenile myopia. It's in the preclinical stage.
Mm-hmm. Now, you mentioned glaucoma, dry eye disease. Those are very common eye ailments.
Right.
How big of a market could this potentially be for these treatments?
Well, all these 4 NCEs together, the estimated early market penetration is around $10 billion US. And because we are all novel treatment, and most of them are first-in-class treatment, that's why we are, expecting a better market penetration. Mm-hmm.
And would that be U.S. 10 billion or global?
It's global.
Global.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're non-invasive.
They're non-invasive.
Okay, so explain that. How are the treatments administered?
Okay, so for anterior chamber of the ocular disease, you know that people usually use eye drops. That's not a problem. The problem with the eye drop delivery is that sometimes the drugs cannot be readily dissolved in aqueous formulation, and they become oil formulation. But we humans cannot take eye drops because it will cause, the oil eye drops will cause ocular irritation and will disrupt the normal eye function. So this is problem number 1. Problem number 2 is that for retinal disease drug delivery, right now we have to use repeated intravitreal injection, which will cause a lot of potential side effects, like adverse effects, and it's invasive, it's a high burden for the patients and for the healthcare system. So our delivery pathway, which is a breakthrough delivery, is avoiding the invasive injection altogether. Not only we don't need to directly target the eyeball, so we could avoid the irritation directly to the eyeball, and also we could avoid the injection to the retina by targeting the periorbital skin. Basically, is the skin around the eye, and underneath is the conjunctiva and sclera. Taking this pathway, the drug could go through the sclera water channel, reach the retina of the eye with a high bioavailability and high efficiency, And we expect this to be well accepted because people don't want to get repeated injection on the eye.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I mean, that's actually a game changer, it sounds like, this how this is administered.
Yeah, just like a topical skin administration. So you could use in the comfort of the home. You don't have to go to a clinic or go to the hospital or being numb on the eye. You just use it before you sleep, then that's fine.
And I
Yeah.
don't want needles around my eyes, so
Right, yeah.
that's really could be great for the patient. So
Yes.
now there was a paper on discovery of potential utility of the novel non-invasive ocular delivery platform, which is what we just talked about, and it was just published. So tell
Right.
me about that paper. What were the highlights of that?
Yeah, the paper is that we try to solve the problem that we cannot conveniently deliver a drug to the retina, and we cannot deliver those ocular intolerable compounds as eye drops. So by utilize this new discovery, we solve the problem, and this will open a new frontier for drug delivery. And we hope that the patients will like it. So one day, if you have friends and family have to be treated for the retinal disease and they don't have to do ocular injection, that will be a great news, right?
Yeah. Do you have a patent on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mentioned a little bit about FDA approval. When would you see, like in a best case scenario, that this might be able to be used in doctors' or ophthalmologists' offices?
Well, for the retinal treatment, right? If money is not a problem, and we could speed up very quickly because we only need one animal species on the ocular tox, which takes 6 months to 1 year because the FDA requires long-term toxicology before we treat lifetime patients. Especially, this treatment could treat retinopathy of prematurity in newborns, and FDA is very careful about the safety on the babies, right? So as long as we could prove that this compound has no toxicity on people's retina, and especially for babies, and we are in business. But we expect no problem because this is omega-3. So everybody knows that omega-3 is a good antioxidant and is an anti-inflammatory agent with a broad range mechanism of action. So it's proof people publish on it in molecular base. So we know that it should all do good things, not only to the eye and to the system, but before people usually take megadose to try to treat the dry eye, try to prevent retinal diseases. But how many can you take every day? You need to take about 4 grams. As prevention, people think, oh, why do I waste my time or money on this? I haven't seen the disease yet, right? But if you have disease in the early stage, we could prevent it because we could deliver high dose to fulfill the requirement, because every receptor to block them or suppress the inflammatory cytokine, we need certain concentration. By taking oral dose, it's very hard to reach the back of the eye. But directly going through this NIODP pathway, we could achieve at least tenfold of the required blockade of the receptors and the inflammatory cytokines.
Yeah, oh, very interesting. And you've raised quite a bit of money so far.
Yeah.
So tell me about, are you still looking for investment money? What's your roadmap?
Okay, so we are in the process of raising our Series B funding, and also we are actively seeking our licensing partnership to advance our pipeline. In a very difficult economy time, we hope to raise as many as possible so we could advance all 4 of them. Otherwise, we could do one at a time, focus on the one that which could reach the market quickly and address the most population in patients.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Jenny. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Jen.
Thanks.
Thank you.